What's up, everybody? I am Lady Stars on Fire. This is the weekly healing messages for June 18th through the 25th. Now, there's going to be two videos because I'm still having problems with cameras and blah, 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 blah. But because of that, I'm going to speak as fast as I can and try to get it all done. It is a very big and powerful week because we're getting ready to enter the month of July, which is a magical month in general. Especially magical blessings come in through that month. Not always in ways you expect, but they tend to work out. It's just what something happens to be with. Now, with this being said, this is only the divine healing guidance that I'm being given from Spirit, as well as the Rune cast, and then I'll come back for the second video, which will be astrology. However, I will remind you, we have the solstice coming in on the 21st, and it will be coming in, the sun will be rising in Gemini, but midday, a little after midday, it moves into Cancer. You also have Neptune that just went retrograde, and Mars, the inner warrior. Your inner SWAT team is still in shadow because it won't go retrograde until next week, I think on Tuesday. With that being said, you are being given a question by Spirit to ask yourself this week. Help evaluate where you're at and what direction you're going as you start to move into next month, so it can prep you in the right direction, and that is completely all on you because it's all about free will. However, the warning and the question I'm being given is, have you been weighed, measured, and found wanting? Meaning, do you measure up, and or by the egotistical decisions that you're choosing to make because you have free will, did you doom yourself in a form or another? Or are you about to, maybe? So that you get it in the right direction and you don't mess it up, is what I'm being given. This is all about humbling ourselves and finding that power from within. I do get that because I'm being given it by Spirit, which sent me back to Daniel 5:20 through 28, especially T-equal in the Bible. So for those people who are about the Bible, you might want to go back and check that part out. But I am also given this week to help you go in the right direction. I've got to remind you also, this has to do with what I've been saying the last few weeks over and over and over again. What do you covet? What do you yearn for? What do you hold close and near and dear to you? Because that has something to do with that weighing and measuring, and are you found wanted? Basically, that is important spots. And I've been saying over and over again that we keep being given the lighthouse and stay towards the beacon. Stay towards the light. Stay towards the direction of light. What is soulfully light for you? With that being said, let me go into what else I'm being given this week. I'm seeing the dragon. The dragon flies in and he lays down on the treasure chest. Honey, the treasure chest is always you. The dragon is always about protecting the you that you don't know you are. This week is going to have a lot of depths of self going on. The dragon is there as an ally, but he will not let you in to the deeper depths of self unless you're honest and willing and ready to learn. Point blank. This is reminding you to step into that godding energy, that divine energy that you are connected to. I'm also being given Lilith. Lilith comes forward and she reminds me that it's not just that she's a very powerful feminine ally, so to speak, about femininity and standing in ego when it needs to be. But she's also, reminds us, she's free will itself. And the cost of free will. Because sometimes your free will can do some really stupid shit, basically, and make you do things that are egotistical, that can cause you many, many problems. She reminds us of that. I'm also shown Jesus, but I'm shown Jesus turning away. Not turning away from us, like not loving us or not caring about us, but I'm being targeted to notice the crown, the thorn crown, humble humility, and being able to honestly rise above ego to match and be able to step into the kingdom. This has to do again with inner peace and not letting ego run you. Vulnerability sometimes comes with humble humility. in a powerful, peaceful stance. I'm also being given Leo, fire, and the courage. Courage this week. But you need to have that fire in a powerful, positive, healing, soulful way, not an egotistical way. I'm also being given the spider this week, which speaks to us on many different levels depending on where we are on our path. But courage just keeps coming back. But courage without ego. Courage without ego. Because it's the lion that's coming in. And he's not roaring. He's just... yes, basically. So, I'm also being given runes. Induous. Induous speaks to us of our inner resources. It is the diamond itself. It speaks to us of our four, which is one, our emotional, our mental, our spiritual, and our physical balance. You must be in balance with this, or you're not going to have your diamond. You're not going to have your balance, and you're not going to strengthen those inner resources. I'm also given Induous, which is reminding us that it transforms us through our inspiration, but it can also be dominating when we let other people's thinking dominate us. Then it speaks to us also about communication in general, as well as the knowledge that can come through words, poetry, music. The knowledge and inspiration that can come in there. La Goose speaks to us of the depths of ourself. But it also speaks to us of a journey over water for some. And we are given radio. Radio is about growth through preparation and outer self-order, which equals measured change, bringing me directly back to, have you been weighed, measured, and found wanting? I love you. I believe in you. It's up to you to believe in you. Bye, babies.